Hi everybody, BygPhattyPlus, and welcome back to the Big Man Plays Deponia Doomsday. Last left off, I have no idea where we are. This fellow over here, who's named Rocco McChronicle, says we're in Paradox City? And that McChronicle and Goal have already passed through here. So let's explore. What is it, a time machine? It looks like a very interesting time machine.
You can't. Nope. People these days just don't trust one another anymore.
Well, of course not.
You can't. Nope. People these days just don't trust one another anymore.
I love how this one kind of looks like the Ecto one, but that one just looks like either a pear or a Urkel-mobile. Anyway, that's we have lots of locations to go. Let's check this guy's shop out. Systematic searching of the entirety of the area. Why not? In. Or back, behind, whatever.
Oh, there you are.
Hey! McChronicle!
You wouldn't believe who I met in the city.
My granddad. I know. He didn't recognize me.
No wonder. To him, you're not even born yet.
I guess I never will be. Even the slightest interventions change the timeline. In all probability, we prevented the birth of my father already.
Hogwash. I've seen everything possible and impossible in the last while, but nothing even remotely resembling a timeline. The whole thing is more like a fuzzy, knotted time scheme than anything else.
It's okay, Rufus. I'm doing just fine. Isn't it incredibly interesting here?
Yeah, very
Where the
picturesque,
hell are
but
we
we
in?
have to get a move on. Don't you remember? Where's Gold?
In the farmhouse. But there's no reason to hurry. Here in interim time.
The clocks run differently, I already know. Still, no reason to take our foot off the gas. One of these portals must lead to Kuvak. We used it earlier ourselves.
Yeah, it's that one there.
Oh,
That
well,
one?
that's
I
convenient.
actually expected a few mind-bending puzzles first, but so much the better. Wait here. I'll go get Gold, and then we can go get our future back.
Why do I have a feeling it's not going to work the way Rufus intends? But yes, let's go. Let's see, anything else? Oh, broken butter churn. Well, if it's grabbable, let's grab. I want to pretend that that's just dirt from an unknown source, but I have a feeling at some point, and I know Rufus is at fault here, has placed a portal up some poor animal's butt, so that way its poop will transport here and fertilize the crops. Just gonna go in this house here. Why not? Hello! What the hell's
Hey,
going
Gold?
on?
No time for coffee. Time to move.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. Am I counting right?
What do you mean?
Your goal.
Wait a minute! No, wait, she,
Your
wait,
Gold.
wait.
And you are almost as perceptive as when I left you,
What?
Rufus, savior of the world, suicidal time traveler.
You forgot butt model. But
Butt
how
model.
can that be? What are you
What?
doing here?
What?
Which
What?
Goal are you?
What?
She's the goal that you rescued from the future.
Yeah, and in return, she left me and Mac on Elysium, stole the time machine, and whoosh! That was the thanks we got.
I've not got such a talent for dramatic endings as you.
And you didn't get far either.
Yes. Perhaps I was a bit too quick off the mark there.
What?
When I arrived in interim time, there was no future anymore. The tunnel had simply come to an end, and the autopilot was steering me directly at it. I had to crash land, and was stranded. For us, only a few hours have passed. For her, it's been a lifetime.
Why didn't you use one of the portals?
The portals only opened much later. At first, they were all out of reach. Then the Deponians started to throw their trash into interim time. The time travelers also started arriving from all sorts of pasts.
Oh, God, no.
Most were stranded here like me. We built Paradox City from the trash. We tried to reach the portals, but none of them led to the right time. Then, when the first children were born, we realized that we had built ourselves a new home.
But now I'm here. So come on.
But hey, oh, that's not good. What was that? That's not good.
An earthquake?
We've only had one of those once before. The time when the portals opened.
Yeah, never a dull moment around here. Don't run off. I'm gonna go have a look.
Yeah, you have a look, Rufus. Uh-oh.
Oh, come on.
Really?
Where's the portal to Kuvak? And the others? All gone.
I think I have an explanation.
Oh, really? This ought to be
When
good.
the tachyons poured into the open portal unchecked just now in the lab, we didn't only open the one portal, but also all the surrounding ones too. Portals leading to completely different places in time. As time passes much faster in here, they were open for years. A whole city was built whilst you fetched gold from the university. Shortly after you stepped through the portal, the anomaly closed behind you. In the lab, this was a blink of the eye. Here, countless minutes.
You mean this city only exists because we opened the portal earlier?
Really makes you think, eh?
Yeah, like for example, how do we get out of here now that the portals are closed?
I was thinking more of the moral implications. Well, what will happen to the people here if we restore the old timeline? Are we
Oh
allowed
god,
to
don't
do that?
start
I
that.
can't see any signs.
I noticed that too. You should get it looked at.
Your granddad won't let me through to the time pod.
Sounds like him. I was never allowed to borrow his car either.
Any ideas on how to distract him?
With a good book, perhaps?
A book. We want to break into his workshop, not celebrate his birthday.
Which probably eliminates the necktie option too.
Okay, so let,
Amazingly, there was still a bit of antidote left.
what's going on?
You girls having a good talk?
I'm just telling Goal about your stamp cannon.
The
Oh
stamp
yeah,
cannon.
I shouldn't have used so much cheese.
Okay, let's have a talk here, Goal as well.
The portals have closed.
I'm sure you'll think of something.
I already thought of something.
It's-
No, you are not going to get a jetpack.
Aw, man.
She's good.
The portals have closed. I have to try to open them again. Are you coming along?
Can't it wait? I'm having a conversation right now.
Of course. You can just sit here all day long talking to yourself.
You do that all the time, too.
Actually, he's the one who talks all the time. I just listen.
What the
Gold's hair may have lost its color, but it still smells like marshmallow candies.
We'll just take that. Might as well loot Goal's house. Powered platypus. Just take everything. Why not? What the hell is this?
You've become a sculptor?
I had a lot of time on my hands.
That excuses
Don't we know
some
it right
things,
now?
But not everything. What is this supposed to represent?
That is the unfinished point.
Oh, it's supposed to look unfinished. And here I thought it just wasn't finished.
Oh, I'd better have another go at that then.
Not gonna happen. Can I just take it?
Can I take that?
No, it's not finished yet.
I can finish it.
And just how are you going to finish it?
I can finish anything.
You're going to finish me off one of these days. Are you finished yet? Yes.
No,
Oh, we'll just take it then.
I will.
On your marks, go.
And finish.
Okay, what just happened here?
I don't even know what just happened. I am confused. I'm just gonna leave. Also, the fact that the whole entire city is made out of the trash from Deponia tells me that in this particular universe, trash is a universal constant. Okay, let's see. Let's check out the store. Hey, can I go in this store? Oh, it's a diner. It's a diner. Why does that goofy face look familiar? That's a very interesting way to hold you. The young Maverick, Rita, old Maverick. Oh, well that kind of sucks. Hey Rita, how you doing?
I see all the prerequisites for an entrancing love story. I just think the female lead should be recast.
Then why would you even... Never mind.
We're out of Fulok soup. We've got toast and milk. And I'm also available on the cheap. My name's Rita. Are you single?
No. Yes. It's complicated.
Don't waste my time. I'm almost 40 and I'm a waitress in the city with no future. Do you really think I'm interested in listening to you moaning on?
Well, you asked. I just wanted to...
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Do you hear that? That's my biological clock. Order something, propose to me, or move over for the next in line.
Well, okay then! Okay then! Just gonna sit there, I'm just walking in and... She just wants kids. You're almost 40 and you want kids now? I think you should just pass at this point.
Busy here. Anything free today?
No.
Yeah, a tip for your girlfriend. As long as she hasn't got a ring on her finger, she shouldn't let her man walk around the city on his own.
No, I meant the food.
Why didn't you say so? We're out of Fulok soup. We've got toast and milk. Any other questions?
Yeah. Why would I... Why can't I just have bread? I don't want toast, I want bread. Because toast, you know, I would rather have the bread. The bread's easier to eat than the toast because there's nothing on the toast. Why would you even offer? There's condiments over here! You can put some butter on it!
One order of, toast and milk, please.
Got any money?
Nope.
Then your girlfriend must be blind.
The portals are closed.
Ah!
Thought so. Classic case of last-minute panic.
Do you have a time
Do
machine?
you have a time machine?
Do you think I'd look like this if I had one? Time machines have become quite rare. Maverick has an instant change, but he'd rather run over his grandfather than take someone else on board. And then there's Vince, but he can only offer deterministic time travel. Firstly, that's boring, and secondly, Vince smells of prunes. Otherwise, I only know of the old time pod in Rocco's garage. No idea if that still works. So, if you need passage, just forget it. We're all stranded here. The best thing you can do is get married as quickly as possible.
Why is the window all janky over there?
I think I'll pass.
I hear that quite often. I really should unsubscribe from that dating platform.
Hey, Ung!
That time traveler apparently comes from a completely different ethnic background. This is where my respect for foreign cultures and my diplomatic tact come into play.
Ha!
Ooga, ooga. Good day, sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. May I introduce myself? My name is Ung.
Hello. You understand what I say?
But of course, communication is one of the most important attributes for the profession in which I work. I'm a trader, and it would be a true conviviality to engage in business with you. I vend in medicinal herbs for a healthy intestinal flora, in exchange for vintage art from the Neolithic period.
I give stone. You give fart mash.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
That time traveler apparently comes from a completely different ethnic background. This is where my respect
Oh,
for
shut up! I was not expecting that. I should have. Let's
You
talk to
own
Vince.
one of the time machines out there?
But of course, my young friend. I call it the retardis.
Why is everyone laughing?
Because they have no idea. The retardis is a jewel in the crown of time travel technology.
He said jewel.
Mr. Vincent is neglecting to tell you that his antediluvian vehicle cannot undertake genuine time travel. Only deterministic time travel.
Could someone explain
Can't
that?
change the past with it. You're stuck there until you've recreated the condition of the timeline at the point of departure.
Huh?
Don't listen to them. A trip in the retardis is always worth it.
I'm
If you
confused.
like, I can take you on a little spin. All I need is a portal map with precise space-time coordinates on it. Just ask the lads at the Portal Building Authorities.
Oh, okay. Portal. Okay. Let's talk to the old Maverick here. Why does he look so angry?
Is that your ride out there?
Why? Have I blocked you in?
No, don't worry.
Shame. So why are you asking?
Well, you left the lights on. If you give me the key, then...
Nice try.
Yeah, that
Not
was gonna
only
be
does the
easy.
instant change coupe make time travel possible without that bothersome time branching. It also has the automatically adjusting headlights since the 5 series.
That's a nice device. No two ways about it.
Every time traveler's dream. For a long time, I thought I'd never be able to afford more than the 2 series, the so-called butter churn, but I was ambitious.
Butter
I
churn?
wanted the 5 series more than anything else. I've slogged and slaved, shed blood, sweat, and tears, scrimped and saved again. And now that I've got there, the only thing that still gives me any joy is pushing around other people who don't slave away as hard as I did back then.
Oh,
For example,
lovely.
my former self, that lazy slacker. He should have served me a bowl of delicious Fulok soup ages ago. But, do you see any delicious Fulok soup around here, huh? I don't. If he doesn't start moving my ass soon, I could be due a real ass chewing.
Two things. First of all, sir, you have a lot of issues. Second of all, yes, I did notice the DeLorean sitting up here on the shelf. I'm waiting to see the flux capacitor. Alright, young Maverick, how you doing, sir?
Boo!
Ah! Oh no! The Fulok soup! I'm gonna get fired for sure. My whole future depends on this job.
I thought there was no future here.
There is for me. My future self is sitting over there in the corner. He says that if I don't try a lot harder, I'll never be as successful as, well, me. He said I've got to save, work hard, and sign up to a pension plan. Otherwise, I'll never drive a sleek Instant Change 5. And then, well, it would all be for nothing.
Why don't you just make a new suit?
I can't. We've run out of Fulok ribs. Oh, man. What a disaster.
How?
What a wuss.
Let's just check the turlet.
Occupied.
You plan on being done in the crapper anytime soon?
Don't rush me. I suffer from severe temporal constipation.
Oh no.
Temporal constipation? Not perhaps temporal diarrhea?
No, I'm over that. But how the crap?
Surprise, surprise, huh? I recognized your voice. You're the time crapper.
What?
The temporal toilet tourist, who apparently has made it his mission to clog every toilet in the entire multiverse.
Oh my god.
End times person?
Oh no, it's him!
That you? But I've only just met you. You gave me this wonderful toilet paper.
The money from Cletus's suitcase. I remember. But that was my other adventure, a version of the future which no longer exists, as if a huge plug were clogging everything up.
Of course it is.
Tell me about it. Oh,
Maybe some laxatives might help.
everything was flowing just fine. Now it's come to a standstill.
Exactly, but I'll get things back up and running.
Oh, that would be great.
Who's taking so long? Should I whistle?
No, that doesn't help. I've got real temporal constipation.
How do you get that? You might need to lay off on the milk or something. Get some laxatives, man. Get some laxatives. Real nice toilet paper, my freaking butt. Yes, I'm just exploring the town at the minute, trying to understand what's going. I'm guessing Fuloks live over here. Hey! Hey, buddy!
I think he takes the whole thing a bit too seriously. He could use a change of perspective. Hey there!
Do not distract me. I've got to stay alert. Or do you have some kind of death wish that involves being ripped to shreds by a pack of Fuloks?
You have a Fulok problem here?
What does it look like to you, huh?
Hysterical overreaction? Don't you think you're taking this thing a little too seriously? After all, the portals are closed, and no sign of any Fuloks.
Just because you can't see any Fuloks doesn't mean they can't see you.
Yeah, I have to. I need to get over there to get that.
I created them from a rib, and now I need the rib back.
Ooh, check this bin. Might be trash in there I could use.
What are those trash cans for?
Hey, keep your hands off. That's where we keep the seeds so they don't go bad, and so the wombats can't get at them. Those critters are getting worse by the day, almost as bad as the Fulocks. I catch them meddling with the bins all the time. That's why I always keep my eyes on both sides. My wife says I've started to squint. It's a good job it's so quiet on the Fulock front. We're not equipped for a war on two fronts.
Okay, I'm just gonna mess with this lever here, because I can.
Don't you dare! Or do you have some kind of death wish that involves being ripped to shreds by a pack of Fulocks?
He probably does.
I thought nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Don't think, soldier. It's war out here. And in war, there were only losers.
He's certainly right on that front. But then why is it so much fun in games? Oh, I hit the sound mute button. Oops, I need to get over here somehow, but I need to distract him. So let's see, where else can I... Oh, look, there's a wombat. And what's going on down here? What the hell is this freaking place? Architect.
It's obvious that he doesn't have a clue about the future. Otherwise, he would definitely wear something else.
Oh, Lord, he certainly looks... He looks like something!
Yoo-hoo! I have a question.
Keep it short, I've got work to do. We're about to make the breakthrough into the future. I can already smell it.
Sorry, it's the excitement.
What exactly is going on here,
What
dude?
exactly are you doing here?
We suspect there may be a so-called future in sediment beneath the city. That's why we started to hollow out its foundation.
Aren't you worried that that could make the city somehow, I don't know, slide maybe?
The chances always offset the risks. The unimaginative rednecks up there have no idea what a rough diamond they have right under their feet. They see no further than the base that guarantees their apartments stay standing. I see street cafes, Martin, office spaces, and affordable lofts for fashionable high-income earners.
Such as architects working for the Portal Building Authorities, for example?
Exactly.
Aha! You're only in it for yourself.
Any progress?
How could there possibly be any when I keep getting interrupted by such trivialities?
Oh, God, he's got a speech impediment.
I still don't understand exactly what that hole there is supposed to have to do with the future.
But it's so very simple. We want to attract a solvent clientele. Time travelers who are literally not born yesterday. A portal to the future would put a paradox city back on the map. The saying goes, continuous growth through development in interim time. And we're creating the attractions for that.
You spit when you talk.
Why does he have to have a speech impediment? I don't even know.
I have to get to Kuvak one day before the end of time.
Wait, Kuvak. Unlucky and unlucky. We do have a portal to Kuvak, but that's on the old Hermit's land, so it's not connected to the time travel superhighway yet. We've been fighting for that right of way for ages.
That isn't the problem. The problem is that the portals have closed back up again.
No, it's not a problem, it's an opportunity.
How is it an opportunity?
Once more of how important the connection between Paradox City and the future is. I can already see the campaign. The only way back leads forwards. Or better still, back through the future.
But that's all just drivel. The reason for the lack of a future lies in the past.
Utter hogwash. Today was yesterday. The future belongs to those who have the courage to look forward.
Oh, you have no idea.
The man's an idiot.
I'll let you get on with it.
Finally! I was afraid I'd miss out on the future, all because of you.
You really need to have that speech impediment looked at. Hey, Builder, can I talk to you, man?
What are you reading?
Hey, this is the future issue of Hats.
What else? And are helmets making a comeback?
No, sadly not. In the future, all manual work will be performed by machines.
That would be great. Then no one would have to work.
Why do you think I work so hard? Certainly not for the money. This job is so badly paid that I need a second one to make ends meet.
And what's your second job?
I write fake reviews for an ad finance rating portal that compares free comparison sites for buying building machinery.
What?
Huh. If only we finally had machines that could relieve us of all these important tasks.
If only we had some competent people, then we wouldn't need the goddamn machines. So, we're stuck here in interim time in Paradox City. Trying to figure out what we need to do in order to save time. Are we going to be able to do it? And this is guy going to completely destroy the foundation of the city with his aimless drilling. Find out next time on the Big Man Plays Deponia Doomsday. Tonight's BygPhattyPlus. Sayonara. And oh Lord. Whoops, wait, there was something else that I need to grab. But how could I even have time to grab it in this horrible thing? Oh, sirens, lovely. Might as well just scare everyone to have heart attacks. Lovely.